Liquid versus NaVi, quarter-final for the Blast World Finals here in Abu Dhabi. Let's get into this one.
Liquid going to be starting on the offensive side here on Overpass. NaVi taking up the reins of the defense. Nade in the hands of Electronic. Flashbang on SDY. Everyone else with armor. Simple's going to be at the top of the stairs peering down, but this is a stack towards the B bomb site, and this little bit of a boost. Bit sees absolutely nothing. Team Liquid's going to play it patiently. Yakinder looking for any pushes out towards Fountain, making sure there's nobody gathering early information from NaVi.
Yeah, Perfecto's even getting aggressive with it, right? Taking this short water control away, getting himself posted early, and with the boost still employed, it's kind of like a gnarly double setup down here towards short. Only problem is I didn't envision it was going to stay around for long, right? With Perfecto already having that control and a lot of resources being dedicated down towards B in spite of not seeing anything, it's kind of only a matter of time you can keep that up, right? And so Team Liquid might find this perfect window of opportunity.
Yeah, they've been patient enough to allow the stack to kind of change its philosophy. Alicia's going to lead the way. He's been dropped to P250. Wants to challenge on the entrance. SDY is the point man on defense in the bomb site.
Yeah, he spots Alige starting to move on out, but not the commitment right now.
Yakinder's in a strong lurk position as well.
If Bit keeps this curiosity up, if he goes hunting over in middle, ooh, I think Bit saw something.
No,
hang on. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Oh, hello. Yakinder walking up through the toilets.
Will you clear this?
Electronic tucked in. Yakinder, is he going to give this a look? And he's just holding it right now, but he walks to his death, and now the B hit's underway. That lurk from Yakinder can't get anything done. It's NaFly down at B in the meantime. Quick double kill off that Glock. He said he's been a pillar of consistency. Well, that's a great way to open up. Damage done to Bit over at short as well. Simple with this P2K. Seen him pull off some gnarly shots with it in the competition so far. Gonna need a bit more of that, as suddenly it is just down to him in the 1v4. Liquid are running at him, knife out. Oh, yeah, I think he kind of realized. Fight for Team Liquid. There's no one here to help him. So if they can find this opener, yeah, that's an untradeable kill, right? That's a 5v4 that you can't equalize. Might see a bit of reaction here out of NaVi, and here it is, right? Pushing up over towards short. Sundae-young and Perfecto both take fights, and Sundae-young wins two of them. Electronic comes in with another, chimes in with a kill from that CZ. Alige opened the round. Now he's going to have to open this B site. He's gone. Sundae-young's 5-7 is doing Team Liquid in. Nitro all alone now, and the rotate's already here from Simple. Gonna be a rough one trying to get around this corner. Baits the shot, but the 5-7 delivers for Team Liquid.
Yeah, great job from SDY. Nice little peek in towards water here. Just a good sequence put together all together. That's a nice shot onto OC. This is a nasty little one. He saw the shadow of Alige before he could even turn the corner. That was well done. Nice. Disgustingly good round from SDY.
Lose one guy here, but you want to take these chances to build up that CT economy fast as you can, really. And Electronic floating around the connector, the only one in kind of any danger right now, as they do have connector on the side of Liquid. Might need a bit of assistance. Sundae-young could try and help him out, and he will. That was a nade coming over from the B site before Sundae-young peaks, and it chains together with Electronic really nicely.
Yeah, as the only two remaining that are surely going to fall any moment now as soon as they peek into these fights. Bit, let's see how on point he is. Let's see how cracked he is today. Not a headshot.
Yeah.
A little disappointed with that one.
No, yeah, I can feel you building into it. Hoping it would just be the clean tap and then...
I think in a round like this, too, if you're NaVi and you know one AK-47 was saved, you're very... Oh.
You saw it. Yes!
There's the little tap. I was going to say, you're going to be cognizant and avoid getting punished by some kind of cheese play like this, but...
Yeah, it feels like they're expecting that AK to get mobile, right? Liquid to try to manipulate these rotates again with a bit of a fake, but this time they're just going to stick to their guns, follow through with this B play. Smoking monster, but Liquid are already ahead of it, and it's Yakinder with another kill in the round. This hero AK doing a good job of keeping Liquid in this one. He drops that bomb over. Damage to Alige, who doesn't need to repeat this now. Bomb planted for him. Yakinder still keeping up this aggression on the AK. From the get-go of this round, he wanted to be involved in fights. But that's his last one. Simple with the return, with the response. And now he's moving in, closing the net on these site players. Alige brought down even lower, and OC getting wrapped. He desperately needs help, but Alige can't offer anything. so low on health, and one chance to land this shot. Out with the swing. That's clean, and he's got Simple off the bomb. 3 seconds, 2 left on it. He gets him off one more time.
Simple
it's so close, but Simple committed. It's just short. The fuse goes off. And
With the op, so we know it can change quickly.
Thankfully,
They're coming through this bad boy.
Thankfully, he's not here. He's nowhere to be found. So unless the USPs get up to some weirdness, oh god. Okay, Elise trying to keep this one clean and even. Trying. Ooh, and he will succeed with a bit of help from his friends. Yakindar comes in, keeps that under control. I was
Gonna try and close the gap, but it's Simple. He's not gonna miss 2, but the dink is there. Can they catch him in the feet? No. Yakinder was close by. It's gonna fall. They want this op, and Nitro is coming from the other side.
close in the bank, about to come through, and he will finish the job that OC started.
Oh.
Yeah, this ain't a boost you see every day either, so will Liquid be ready for it? Yakindar opens, but this Hero M4 boosted up, put in pole position to try and deliver, removed by Yakindar. Juggled around these truck players, but spamming this smoke.
Time.
Would net you all the frags. Ooh, hello, that's the bomb getting away from Liquid. Naf's only just arriving as well. They've got to move quickly here. Times of the essence. Yakindar with one, and Electronic gone as well. Naf not had chances. These rounds have not been super close. Vecto flashed off the angle. Yakindar leads the charge, traded after the first by Electronic. He's in hot water. Trying to reposition over onto the short side. There is this com flank as well. Going to complement it quite nicely with Electronic's aggression. They can pincer this short man together. Nitro, a short man indeed as he ducks under those bullets, but Bit will come in with the trade.
I still don't think NaVi really know where Liquid is on the map. I don't think they really have a great feel for it. SDY shifting over towards A.
At this point, Liquid know they've done such a good job of getting in Navi's head early with these rotates that to slow it down and just, you know, remove this flow of info is brilliant. And both players are looking at Con. Both players looking into the connector. Nafly dead and Simple now needs to trade this. Swinging out, he will deal with one, but that is a clean trade for Naf. He had maybe a second to lock that in on a very tight angle. Going for him is that Liege is low on health, and so maybe on this first probe, if he finds the opener, that's going to invite him in, and it's Nafly to face him first. Molly will not hold back some die young, but Liege nails the follow-up shot.
Oh, here we go.
All right, Orp aggro, and they're both going to meet over here on short. Simple and OC are both poised to take this, but it's Electronic to break the silence. Moving in, he will get traded after one. Simple hangs around the back of the smoke, but Elise punishes in a very big way. It's him and Yakindar on his tag team again, trying to rise above it all, but some die young, puts him in the dirt, dancing around. Flash finds him, Bit's got him from the heavens. Lovely little interplay between these two. It's left to Nitro. Trying to get double digits for Liquid, but he can't get it done.
Absolutely devastating. NaVi's gonna try and replicate things. Perfecto goes 1 for 1. Dooley's on a leash as well. Over at the stairs, SDY and Electronic. Dooley's can't get the job done. And Yakinder can't get the job done. SDY continues to step up.
Yeah, it was him in round 15 who really put on a show down in that B site to find Navi a 6th. He's kickstarted this second half in a big way. That's a double Glock kill in the connector. Serves Navi really well in this round. They've got the B site. They know the Nitro's over here in middle. It would almost be impressive to find a way to lose this one. Up in the boost like this, you're really hoping you get something out of it, because getting out of this boost position can be rough, even with the smoke down. The spam damage connects, but they will get the players out. Bit trades, and now Liege going up and over. He makes a boost of his own up on top of the dice box, but that one's not left to chance. It's falling on deaf ears, yeah. Liege gets that spot over towards the bathrooms. Electronic moving up, and that smoke goes down again, and Liege gonna try and play around it in a similar fashion to how he did last time. Yeah, they've learned their lesson. Perfecto. I don't even know what that wallbang was through. Just the lip of the toilets, I guess. That's crazy.
That's a disgusting shot, because Liege was feeling frisky. He was looking for fights. Naf, another flashbang up into the sky in support. Navi's not yet committed. They're waiting for the counter utility. They're waiting for the spam to indicate the positions of the defense, and now they can move forward for free. Liquid have a decision to make.
Bomb has been planted.
Yeah, bomb plant in and a man down. You're really hoping that this utility can, like, force a fight your way. force a 4v4.
I think with this utility in place, the smoke that just went up that Molotov, it's got to be the safe call. But SDY jumps through. Got all the information, and certainly now, if you're Liquid, you call it off and save the weapons.
With Dumpster, it's like, oh, well, you aren't going to come through that, are you? And T setup. It's going to leave this B site that much less defended. OC is here on the AWP, playing around the pillar. They line up for him over at short. Does miss the flick back, but a 2-for-1. It ain't bad. He skewers the short play. Perfecto with a trade onto Nitro, but a man's already dropped in. Yakinda fast to arrive. Leaves it all on bit in the 1 versus 3. He's got 20 seconds. Bomb at his feet, but he's moved past it. Instead, he's hunting down this trade. However, NaVi repositions nicely. Yeah, he's kind of got to run it back towards B, and so that's going to leave you with a 3-player push. These 2 A guys having to try and drop down into the connector, but Alish has been here since the start of the round. All the way in. He's kind of shocked how much room he's got here, and with Bit winning that fight in the connector, victory's going to be short-lived. Yakinda should have this trade. Nitro tries to run into the site and deny a plant, and
oh, they didn't get it. They didn't get it.
That molly went into the site, and it moved them out of position long enough. I didn't think we were going to get that out enough. Yakinda with this aggression outside of B. Perfecto wasn't ready for it. Ooh, Simple. This should be an easy trade. Yakinda's at 7 points of health, pushing ahead. Simple will deal with him.
That's a huge win. Oh, I don't know if OC spotted that. He's going to fall back. Yeah, he did. Takes the angle. Electronic's still going to creep his way in. Alicia's starting to come back from long, and Electronic has no idea. He is dead meat. Easy kill and no access. These lurks aren't working. And miss smoke.
That is brutal, and that's not the kind of mistakes you want to be making at this scoreline. Still, Sumda Young could remedy it, and the molly's even going to burn out Nitro. Okay.
All right.
They miss some util, they land the others. OC in the 1 versus 3. This is a round he doesn't even really want to attempt anymore.
I feel...
Yeah, one of the things that's still really concerning to me is it feels like, you know, you're going to hit this point where like a pace change maybe feels like an inevitability, right? Like, and
this time a little bit more manpower to start over at A. Alicia's going to come down the stairs again, but OC's off is out towards long, and here's that pace change, but here's a double kill from Nitro. Once again, a huge deficit for NaVi. Perfecto claws it back. A 3-on-2 with a minute and a half remaining in the round.
info is there for Liquid right now. They know that these guys are over on short right now, so they're going to supplement this B side with an extra man. 2 players down here. Orp on OC just left holding these long angles outside of the A site. Sumda Young been someone who in these kind of critical moments, at least in this map, has been able to deliver. Let's see if that keeps up, because he's got Simple alongside of both of them. Having a good game right now for NaVi. If anyone was going to do it, it's these two. Into the B site they go. Nitro and NaVi both here. Playing for this trade at bare minimum. Sumda Young, that was a chance, that was the opportunity, and it sails right by, and they don't know about Nitro. They still haven't cleared this, and so that's a freebie. Simple's now going to do it alone. At least has the info on this close player. It's a good flash to leave Simple blind. Bit of room given to OC as a result, but he's missed this timing. Simple creeps underneath the heavens and wins that fight. A 1v1. OC, he's landed so many leg shots on Simple throughout this series. Well, finally needs to convert one of them, and he will. Liquid steal away NaVi's map pick to open up this quarterfinal.
But for NaVi, a must-win game if they want their year to continue, if they want to contend for the trophy.
It's all happening, and it's going to kick off here on Edge right now. Team Liquid with a T side opener, full belt utility for Sumda Young, so he's going to play this right at the back of the B site. The last thing you want is for him to die and lose all that. Simple, with the dual Berettas pushed up into the cave, holds this line, but does get forced off it by Yakinda. Liquid already decent bit of control, right? They had a leash kind of pushing and prodding mid. He got that info that they're watching it from all the way back at red. And they've taken lane away to open up, but NaVi do lie in wait with these dual Berettas at the B site.
Patient. Same thing that Liquid did on Overpass, they just waited. No information for either team, no engagements, no real spots. This will be the first piece of intel that NaVi's able to gain when OC decides to chuck out this smoke. There's one in middle. Molotov in towards Donut. This is a full force attack. Electronics got to do business with the dualies. Oh, he turns for a flashbang and gets dropped, but Bit is there in support. Double headshot as he sinks back.
That's clean at a bit. Can he find any more? Going through the motions on these temple fights. He's waiting for a swing at main or big box. The flash will find him, sending him back. Yakindar gives chase, but might have bit off more than he can chew here. There's a lot of bodies around this corner. OC, 1 versus 3. They're all coming out the temple, a hope and a prayer, but this one is not Liquid's. NaVi claps upon them and do find success in that pistol in big part thanks to Bit.
Yeah.
With that lovely little double from Temple. It was so fast. Like, look at this.
Oh my
There's one.
word.
And there's the
Okay.
second. You barely even see him.
Yeah, Jesus, I really didn't. I mean, 1-1. Forced by from NaVi this time, but OC once again with the MAC-10. Gonna wreak havoc. That's Electronic to fall, and SDY can't fight with them.
Oh, they try to smoke this, but that's a really nice grouped approach. Yakindar and Elige once again tethered together, no more than 5 meters apart. That's the rule. That's a really nice crunch on the cave player. Great reaction, right? Like, you tried to have Electronic getting a little cheeky with it.
And those two obviously did phenomenal on Overpass with the way that they kind of paired together to take out players at long and in bathrooms. If that duo can get going again on here on Ancient, it might just be all she wrote for NaVi. 5-on-3 in the favor of Liquid, but Yakindar and OC very, very low. They might have to either play passive or just kind of be cannon fodder jumping in. This is recoverable for NaVi.
And this Sundayong 5-7 is fairly blessed. We learned that in their 4 spies on Overpass. And this round, it doesn't serve him well. So Perfecto is going to give it a go. Onto the Galil now. They do lose this cave control, so he's kind of stuck fighting here, right? The path back into the site is not certain, it's not guaranteed, so he can only look at what's ahead of him.
Look at the health.
Bit 1v4 as the round begins, but now the 1v3 and everyone's low. Elige is lurking middle, and with a MAC-10 gained, it's actually kind of the perfect gun for the job. He can be super mobile here. And with everyone down to sub 15 HP, it's not going to take a lot to get rid of them. It's just whether or not Bit knows that, and he doesn't.
I think he did. I think it had to have been called out by a few players. Dinks or massive damage being done, which is why I went to go investigate. But in a 1v3, without knowing the position really of Elige all that well, if no one's given you a fight, there's really no purpose to go for it. He's going to save his armor, save the MAC-10. Second round for Team Liquid as I string them together. 3 players are going to survive. Money is going to be built up. So Liquid convert out of a win.
Yeah, you know, we kind of had it at the start of the game, and then they entered that horrible time period with the money where they just couldn't really look to bring it back out either. Electronic fighting on an island in middle, and Nitro, he swallowed that island up. Bit and Electronic both dead.
Here's a chance.
The tides are rising, the tides are turning. Simple with this AWP has got to be the man to do it. From behind the big box, focused on Donut. Flash goes in, but does not find him blind. Tries to get out of there, but can't escape with more than one.
Side coordination from Team Liquid off the back of Yakindar, taking attention away. Stack. Boost up at the perfect moment. Electronic over the top. Nitro's going to start teasing and swinging out a little bit wider. Needs to be a kill. It's a dink. Not completed. 1 for 1. And now they know the position of Bit as well. Molotov's going to come in, and he's pinned down by the AWP. And great shot from OC. 2 kills for him so far. And now Liquid can start streaming for... Is NaVi's calling a save already? They want nothing to do with it.
Yeah, you know, it's not a nice decision to make, but you can kind of understand why. You know, like, where do you go from there? You're going to be fighting and scrapping with Liquid every step of the way.
This defense is Swiss cheese at the moment. This is all down to timing. Which one of the offers takes the angle? Simple now knows what's up. Flashbang is going to give the indication that OC's grabbed it. There's the shot as he gets blind. And Yakindar's up next. Electronic actually challenging this angle, and Yakindar is pre-aimed, but it doesn't matter. It's Perfecto to cut down 2. And Bit still over and Donut at the A bomb site, so a split defense completely, and it's all on the shoulders of Simple.
Yeah, Molly's going to force him back, and tagged on the cross. He just makes it by. Plant going down for Liquid. NaVi 3v3. This is one of the best chances at a retake they've had. Still pretty far removed on Bit as he starts to make his way over. Pull that util out for Liquid now. That last smoke used on short, but it's going to waste a lot of time. NaVi can't really wait for that short smoke to fade. Someone might have to come through it. They're really hoping that someone oversteps. That flash sets them up. And now they look to move in. Nitro back at the site, takes the head off of Perfecto. Has these last two just boxed in, and everyone from Liquid. One moment you're not seeing anyone, you're not getting any fight. A lot of new ideas in some of these rounds. I like this. On the back of the pause, they say, all right, let's run it in B again. Whatever they had planned, let's just uproot it with a fast B play. To do that, they had to get past Simple, and they've managed it. They hear Young spamming out from the cave. They don't decide to give chase. They're going to play this one inside of the site. It's a little awkward, but Cave lost. They have to take real estate over towards long or ramp. These are the options open to you, and they've elected for the former. Nitro left inside of the site, and that fly smoked off. A Liege full blinded. Nice way to isolate that engagement. Nitro now gone. That fly is going to have to do the heavy lifting. Flash to confuse him through the short smoke. They're all looking at long where he just dropped that flashbang. They're on the bomb, and with 3 seconds, he's not in position to get them off of it. They realize very quickly where that's plotted for, and the kind of
no man's land trying to push forward. Using a Molotov to delay the retake, but he had nowhere to go after the fact. Susceptible to a flashbang as well, and a good retake. Really nice kills at the end for SDY.
Gonna give it a go again, and there it is. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear and then probably disappear. NaVi rids us of the man. Simple up close, combat AWPing. Nice little tight angle. He usually likes these. Yakindar on the other side. Simple nails this shot, might force a bit of respect out of Liquid, might kind of lessen the blow with this, what looks like a B fake right now, but who knows with mid control hanging in the balance. And Yakindar won't actually commit to that fight. Not yet, anyhow.
Oh, stalemate again. They're both just stopping just short of each other's crosshair. There's the slide into it. Missed shot.
And now you're boxed in. Now you need help. Someone's going to come in and try to alleviate this pressure, but it's all by design. That kill from OC onto Bit has opened up this A side of the map. NaVi are attempting to remedy it with a very, very fast rotate out of Perfecto, but they've already lost all the sight. They've already lost all the control in this round.
It's only 2 players in A for Team Liquid. The rest of them are just infesting everywhere else on the map.
You don't know where's safe. You don't know where to turn. Only objective they can move towards is this bomb, but the path is thwart with danger. And with OC getting aggressive, giving away that kill into the 3-on-3, Liege and Yakindar is still over on lane, but NaVi have called the save. They are out of there. They don't know it, but it was just NaFly in the site.
Liquid putting on a clinic right now, outplaying NaVi in every sense. That's a bit awkward. Good timing, though, and here it is. Just oh, that's a quick snap over from OC as well. Fair play. Bit never even had a chance.
And so as a result, you know, the kind of net result is that the other side of the map gets weaker as well. Electronic. Oh, the timing on that. Nothing's going right for them here. Nitro with that trade in mid, Bit once again pulled over from A, and once you see him, once you deal with him like that, in every one of these rounds where you've killed Bit early, you've had a path into this A bomb site. Liquid have no reason to take their fingers off the trigger right now. They're just gonna hit the go button on this.
And how many more rounds can you save if you're NaVi? You need to put more numbers on the board. Nitro's gonna swing into it. Great kill. Now you kind of are forced into a save. Simple goes down. Good double from Nitro. SDY does what he can with the 5-7, but no chance whatsoever. He's even gonna go down at the end of the day. OC with his Tech 9 grabs.
Need to dot their I's, cross their T's. Liege out in middle. Will get dropped out of the round. That Molly can't quite secure the trade, and Bit moving in to lend a helping hand. Well, at least keep this in the advantage of NaVi. Now, Yakindar's varied up his routing this time, right? He doesn't want to fight you at Cave anymore. You haven't had to contend with someone sneaking out ramp like this, and so Perfecto is simply not ready for it. There is still some Young in Cave. He's an unknown factor. He's an unknown quantity, but Yakindar fighting the front line, and some Young dies on the rotate out of the cave spot. Simple over at the A side of the map. This shot for OC. Molly's going to keep him off the angle. Going back in. Simple will deal with him. Yakindar opened up this round with a beautiful double kill. Now it's down to him and Naf to close. They're going to play together back of the site, both in this cubby, hugging one another. That warm embrace as Simple moves in. And it might be more of a sweet release for Simple, that sweet release of death, calling his name. There's one, but the trade for NaVi is found, and it's an 11-4 half Team Liquid. Oh, there they are. The smoke molly combo, it's brutal. Like, that's kind of forced their hand. You know, you wanted to split mid and come in from two positions for the A play. Instead, it's everyone out through main. Damage done. Some Young and Bit, though, are the ones getting the kills right now. Smoke and Donut gonna remove these sight lines from middle. Hoping on a prayer here that something can happen through these smokes. No love to be found.
Great job from NaVi to even get yourself in this position when everything had been taken away elsewhere and so much damage had been done. Great shooting from Bit and SDY on the entries. If Team Liquid can get a kill quickly, they can go for it, but they are already calling to back off. With this kind of a lead, they want to play conservative with the money for now.
Yeah, do they have what it takes? Gonna be a hard one for Electronic to, you know, try and keep offering up the kind of ideas and ideals to get them through this. I think especially with the kind of style that Liquid have elected to play in this game, right? When you...
The Molotov's down, not this time. He's just dead. Good shot from Bit, swinging through the smoke. Ykinder can't get the trade. He saw two in middle, but takes plenty of damage for the information.
Interesting way to go about gathering this info. They've taken mid. Tried to retake it at least, but here's NaVi pop flashing themselves in a little later. Bit open the round in middle, and then he sets up Simple to do the same. Through the donut, Alige lies in wait. NaVi brought down low on his rotate from B. And the bomb, it's actually going all the way back over towards the B bomb site. They know they've got NaVi out of position, so it's a free path there right now. But the bomb does have to cross mid. Alige could have looked to uproot that, but instead he goes right into some Young. NaVi's gonna go back. Oh, they're bringing the... No, the NaVi was B side. That's a freebie onto Electronic.
That's going to give the avenue for NaVi to keep this weapon. It's going to be all Team Liquid has in the next round. There's no money on anyone else, as you can see on the screen. Here's Bit finding the kill onto Nitro, but it's simple. This double kill, good spray control, good transfer as well. Ykinder and OC go down. Flashbang from Bit. So a kill and 2 assists.
Big box.
It's a defend, no chance to fight.
Oh,
And it might be over.
yeah. That one kill could very well seal the deal. If Ykinder can't make a hero play through this smoke, then it certainly would have. But that double entices you. That double has given you a reason to believe.
And it's allowed the smokes to clear as well.
Oh, and the bomb is in such an awkward position for NaVi to get a grasp on.
No one's even close to it.
No chance to replenish these smokes. All the util went in on the offset. NaVi's just holding in case someone tries to get weird with it all the way from the red room. And OC's watching this cross. If he can just pluck one player as they try to get by to grab this bomb, that could be enough. Instead, it's missed shot. Nitro tried to make up for it. Almost left him exposed. NaVi have even retrieved a smoke from Ykinder's body in the site. NaVi with the backstab. They didn't know about him. The patience is rewarded. Some Young with a trade. 2 in the round. He's going to need 4 in this 1v3 to make it happen. Plant tries to come in. It's attempted, but Nitro won't let him plug in those digits.
Through the smokes, nobody could cover it. Nobody had eyes on it. What a great opening for SDY, but this play, as simple as distracted. And from here, I mean, man, the assumption that nobody's home in CT spawn from Perfecto is a little bit crazy.
Nearly connects, but in all this madness, NaVi made it up the ramp, and this has been a bit of a go-to, really. Slipped the knife in the back. Ykinder fighting from the front. Now in the back lines. It's around the world for Ykinder. Already on a bit of a retake up the ramp side with some support, but he would have to do it solo. 2 in the round from the man, but this time that multi-kill might not be enough to tempt you in. OC doesn't want to get involved with this AWP unless they give him a reason to. And Nitro already leaning off the ledge.
And that's happened a number of times at the B bomb site where NaVi's kind of been the only defender, and once that utility streams over, if he's aggressive, he gets caught by the utility. So he's had to fall back and go passive a number of times. This one, he gets caught.
Huge hunt as well from Simple, who goes knocking with the AWP. Ends up in an AWP bout and knocks OC's one out of this next round.
And unfortunately, Yakindo and Alish had to get aggressive on that flank. That was the only way they were going to get back into that round. And
Last win fight here. With OC dead down in the donut, Yakindo needed to get away really with more than one. In a 4v3, we're looking at NaV with this AWP in the back of the site. And we're saying he's got to deliver. He's got to step up here. Starting to stream over with nykytilan now. Alish is in position to lend a helping hand. That smoke makes life hard for him. It's going to give them passage into the site, but not for free. The spam connects. 3 versus 3. NaVi, they don't get that bomb down. Time is running out. 5 seconds, and Alish tries to deny the plant. Nitro could have done it with that spam, but he shows mercy. That's given the plant over. Second time's the charm for Nitro, and now Perfecto's got to do it alone. 1v2 from the top of ramp. He's stuck fighting here. They don't know about him yet. NaFly with a little jiggle. Nitro gets the spot. They know where he is. Perfecto. They try to ice him out. They tap the bomb. They get that first and the second fight. Perfecto wins the clutch. Are coming through, and the individuals are starting to appear for NaVi.
And that's got to be a feel-good round for Perfecto. He was not in this series for the first 3 halves played. Nowhere on overpass, nowhere in the first half, but here delivered some stunning impact kills. That kill on the OC at the B-ball way somehow. Yeah, it's dicey. It felt sketchy. Akinder's got one, but NaV now has to deliver. Missed opportunity, missed shot, and Perfecto pushes forward. Another miss for NaV, and Perfecto, what an impact he's having.
Has been planted.
Just Yakindo left, lost in the smoke at cave, a 1v4. Those should never come through. NaVi, 1 kill away from tying this up. Yakindo fighting back with everything he can, but it's not enough. Sails past him, and then Perfecto goes on this tear. You said just a couple of rounds ago, for the first 3 halves of this, for 3 halves in this series, Perfecto was essentially a non-factor. Well, he is coming alive here at the tail end of Ancient.
Yeah, 4v5. Overtime or a third map. And OC's taking some liberties, taking some risks to try and make up for the man disadvantage.
Yeah, this is nice. It frees up the resources to lean that much heavier over towards B.
Yeah, Liquid has the right call. Allegiance just shifted over, which is exactly where Navi's lining up outside the double doors for a B hit. 3 defenders here.
And unlike in times gone by, there's no reason to be antsy, right? There's no reason to kind of get in your head on this one because of the info that OC has. It's going to allow you to maintain this stack at B and actually dig your heels in a little bit.
And a really passive gaze from Alish towards middle, just because Navi haven't really exploited it that deep. They've never come up those stairs.
This is it. This is for all the marbles. Overtime for a third map. NaFly gone after one. Alish is deleted. Nitro just turns away. They're up the ramp. They're next to him. And he's only good for one. OC, worlds apart from his team, was holding on to main. Gets here in a pretty timely fashion, but a 1v3 NaVi have done all this work on the comeback, and they're about to complete it. 1 kill away, and Bit will seal the deal. The score's settled on Mirage.
Up 13-4 at one point on the second map and losing in heartbreaking fashion. Third and deciding map. It all comes down to this. It's Mirage. Liquid on the CT side, NaVi on the T side, and we're gonna find out our semi-finalists.
Let's get into it then, shall we? NaVi with the T-side start, and already they're looking lean and mean for an A-side play. They're set up fully here. 3 players inside of the site for Team Liquid, ready to go. And we do have a bit of mid-control taken from the other 2, so the rotate might come in quickly here as they're already deep down the catwalk. It opens, MPL with one of his own, and there's symple adding another to the tally. Those 3 defenders inside of the site are gone immediately. Barely even firing bullets back the other way. Team Liquid already reduced to saving in the pistol.
The early challenge for Team Liquid is going to be counteract exactly what Blade said in the post-game interview about how they caught fire, and you could obviously see it in the gameplay. Bit just went absolutely nuts. Perfecto came alive as well. Liquid's gonna have to slow that down. Really,
I think, you know, if it isn't clear already, it's like, you know, you're you're almost playing against a different team now, right? Like, and not just because you kind of are in the sense that MPL sub did, but more so than that, it's like the mentality of NaVi hasn't. The pistols are. This isn't where these rifles can be found. So anything in the defense from the pistols are great. OC with one, and that's a convincing tag from CT. Yakindar finds Electronic down in those lower tunnels, and this one's starting a spiral. NaVi are getting hunted. That bomb is pressured back from ramp. Bit cannot hang around. And now NaVi are desperately looking for a way out. The only problem is they never had this control over towards B. And look who's moved into the apartments. Elige just looks away at the wrong time, and now the path is opened up.
Oh yeah, but look at NaVi. They're calling it right back to the A bomb site. They're saying you guys are going to hustle this defense over, especially on a save round. You might over-rotate, overextend to the B site. No one's there yet. OC not going to commit himself. His teammates Nitro and Yakinder calling it back. Low HP on two of the players of NaVi. Oh,
fortunately, won't be in a position to get it, but the spam is clean. That transfer lands, and OC is the man. Yakinder, maybe unfortunate timing on that jump into the balcony, and yeah, OC catches one on the cross at least. Snap can't wrestle with the M4. Both players low, and OC is here to clean up at least. Gonna be a bit of a palace pop, with smokes to block off the stairs and jungle angle. They only have CT to worry about, and in this round, Liquid have no one there, so that's a free path into the site for NaVi. Nitro, oh my god, recognizing this, tries to make a move through the bench. He's got teammates supporting him, but Bit with the backstab they didn't know about, and he crosses through their own smokes, uses it against Team Liquid. Yakinder does the same back. These smokes are getting people killed. Start to fade away. Yakinder gets back up to the stairs. Looking for the man in the site. He knows it's this default plant, so he's just keeping Electronic trapped in this little box. That molly forces a swing. Great way to isolate that fight. Simple, another 1v3. This time gives it a go, but falls short again as OC getting lobbed in now. The cat component for this B split ready to spring, ready to move in, but there is someone considering this for Team Liquid. NaVi cannot get this ball rolling because there's a smoke down on short. There's no choice but to try and go through. NaFly controls that spray just barely. Simple, another one of these clutches, but couldn't win the 1v3s. He's got no chance in the 1v5. Gonna just bow out of the round, elect to save this AWP, and let Team Liquid move on a 7. Even then, the AWP save is not guaranteed here with Liquid hunting. Nitro has his number on the wrap through this.
Elige as well has got a shift. There's going to be 3 players at ticket.
Yeah, that realization sets in on the back of Yakindar's information. Molly burning out these ramp players, sees them down low. Electronic will get the opener, and Simple's going to help out. NaVi somehow keep this in their advantage. Once again, we're going to have one of these rounds where Liquid are going to have to wait a long old time for this flank to get activated. It's their only real way back in. Be the one that did these scales. Oh, real rough couple of sprays from him in these last few rounds. This time can't control it. Yakinder, that's a lovely turn. He had no business finding Perfecto, and OC suddenly swinging. This didn't even look like a retake to NaVi. And suddenly Bit asked to do it all. Clean Deegs, but he can't find the last. He's won the round to time. That is massive from Bit.
How many times is he going to step up for NaVi? But again, no real resistance on the take. A retake set up for Team Liquid. And some brutal losses early on. Yakinder comes back heroically, but these shots from Bit. Oh, that's so dirty.
Will it be able to give the results? Nav's had a couple of ugly spray attempts so far. But with the A1S, controlling that recoil should be a damn sight easier. Yakinder with the deagle opens up to 1. However, it's Bit again whose head's on a swivel. He's decimated this A defense. The last 2 in at ramp. Nitro's got his hands on an AK. Will it go any further than that? Bit ducks out of there with the bomb, and as they give chase, Simple lies in wait. Not gonna catch the timing.
Oh, they got him.
Oh, that's so grimy.
Oh, that's a ring around the rosy if I've ever seen it.
They've traded places. Liquid won't even know till they hear that bomb go down, and now it's gonna dawn on them. Surely they can't believe this has just happened to them.
They still think it's B, I think. Oh, now they've got it. Do they?
Dude, they are so confused, and I can't say I blame them. That is a crazy call to have made.
They just got absolutely juked. I'm assuming sympl is the one making that call as the pivot point as he shifts over to stairs. That's actually such a sick way to win a 2v2.
Yeah. You love rounds like that because it's a crazy play in the absence of gunfights. You know, it's all just calling a
Look at that
smooth rotation. NaVi, they feign this mid control early, but really they're looking to come through the apartments and they're looking to come through quickly. NaFly spots 2 players crossing, but can't get a beat on them. Yakindar's gonna have to do this one solo. They've crossed into the site, they've got the info. OC did dispatch of 1 man, and that's kept Liquid in this with a leash. Fast cat rotate from the connector. He's able to play into this round after all. sympl caught as Nitro gets aggressive. Perfecto's gonna have to win this one in the clutch.
Yeah, sympl thought it was gonna be OC with the open market. He didn't think he was gonna slide out. Never knew that Nitro had a perfect timing for it, and OC's got the read. OC's got the read, he's got the shot, he's got a double kill. Really needed a plant if they wanted to get rifles out in this round. They can either shuffle some guns over, some Galils or AK-47s if they want rifles in this round, or they fall down to the pistols and armor. And that's, I mean, that...
In. Oh, but OC catches them before that smoke blooms. There's the early 5v4. Liquid now, if they want to lean into these retake setups, this is, how you want to do it. But Electronic decides to throw a bit of spice into the mix. Gets aggressive, but caught after 1. It's just Perfecto again. His teammates gone around him, and surely no hope here. 1 shot left in the deagle. It's not enough. A 10-5 half as OC roars to life on Mirage.
Top con, sympl's gonna be there for support. You've got Electronic with the SMG underneath the balcony. But they're walking in slowly and surely. There's the spot, and they can't get the trade fast enough. And that pulls the attention of sympl, who will not let them cross. That he's calling out. Electronic can turn that corner and push very quickly, but the defense is far. Oh, sympl spots it. I don't think Yakinder realized he was that exposed.
Nice shot up. Now Bit and Perfecto gonna get tested inside of this B site. The flashes leave Bit blind, and it's Nitro creating the space, creating the opportunity. A liege on this conlurk catches Electronic in transition. For sympl and MPL, they're not really around they want to go for. sympl was committed to this market fight, and as that smoke fades, even crossing back gets a little harder, but he does have a smoke to replenish it. He's just hanging around right now, seeing it if any major missteps happen. Liquid anticipating the save, look to get out of there, look to run through the apartments.
Throughout this series, I feel like Nitro on the T sides has had some very timely double kills, some very...
Electronic's gotten away with a fair bit with pistols in this position. So let's see if there's another one of those rounds. It might leave MPL dead. Oh, but he's gonna make up for it. 2 kills. Hangs MPL out to dry, but he will deliver, dropping the bomb out of Palace.
There we go. Molotov out.
He kind of forced the swing, but he takes him to the grave. It's Nitro in this one alone. You said he's good at the timely multi-kills. Well, needs to be cognizant about this jungle position. Will look to check it. Ooh, the timing on that. Bit's getting whittled down. Knocked out of the round. It's a USP and the AWP. sympl is the one who's going to have to do this. That molly will force a swing out, but the USP survives. Just 1 more man to make his life hell. Good grab from Nitro. Nice movement to get it.
7 bullets.
7 bullets has to make every single one of them count. Ooh, first man in is sympl. It's a lot of damage, but Perfecto's wrapping him, and they'll take that one over the line. Electronic, man. That's kind of wild. It's a really crazy round from him.
And these are the painful rounds if you're Team Liquid trying to close out this map. You essentially lose it to a P250, and you know in the back of your head it was an AWP on sympl, and it was 4 pistols. And dropping that round, that's one that should have gotten you a little bit closer.
Cannot make noise here. Oh, just gonna spam MPL, never even gets the chance to play. So now Electronic, I said he's done a lot here alone. He needs to do it again. This time out of necessity, not just a flare. Bit dead. Oh, sympl collateral. Elise responds, but Simple starting to feel it. Takes one of the leg, but you took a swing at the king and you missed the chance. He's still in the round, still in with the opportunity. Perfecto, quick flick to Elise, and now OC gotta do it alone. He can't find a Team Liquid. It looked like they'd done enough. It's this shot that completely changes the course of that round.
It gave Perfecto the chance for a follow-up stunning headshot in the 2v2.
Work with. They've got this one flash, a Deagle and a P250 to really make a dent. Up close at ramp, Nitro lines up the double. Convincing tap for bit, but what more can you really expect from the man? They've done well to get a handful of frags, but that's all it should be. Simple's Deagle shut down in mid, and that's Liquid on match and series point now at 5th. Elise is pretty deep in through the apartments, but Bit should have this one locked in as Elise tries to drop into the site, can't create that space. Nafly tries to do it, and Nitro's going to join us as well. Here's Simple moving through the market. He said he had a feeling. He had that spidey sense tingling. Well, will it serve him well in this site push? It won't. Yakindar deletes him. MPL and Electronic, this duo from the A side, have got to do it. It's the last hope for NaVi, and Yakindar is looking to send a message, getting aggressive into the market, locks MPL out of it. Just Electronic now, and Yakindar with the backstab should have this one locked in. Team Liquid take down NaVi, and